welcome back. We are back. Oh no, wait. My mouth movement. Wait. we are back. We weren't able to stream last week because of the sickness. Ah! One moment. Why is the mic? Ah. I mean, it can be heard, right? It's just the tracking for some reason. Okay, there we go. Welcome back. Thank you. Sorry, the tracking's a bit weird. I don't know why. Last week we weren't able to stream, unfortunately, because I got sick like in the week before that. the and you guys could probably hear it in the Alpaca Staka stream where my voice was like kind of softish, kind of dying. I thought it was just an allergy, so I was like, it'll go away in a few days. We can still stream. And then I had no voice until like late last week. So we couldn't stream because I had no voice. And I was now thinking about it. I was like, maybe I could have streamed. Because at the time, I didn't think of an alternative. I was just like, what if I don't say anything? But then that would be weird, right? Like, I would just be here on the side. And then it would be like silently reacting to stuff happening for some reason. Just like... So nah, we didn't go with that. But now I thought about it, maybe I could Google and look into text-to-speech, but I don't know. It's alright, it's in the past. Future planning, maybe. But we are back now. We are recovered. And I know it's Valentine's week. We have some different games upcoming in the next few days, but for today, I decided to continue with Shibuya Scramble because it's a long game, and I'm only gonna be doing it until my voice gets tired, and then I'll stop. I won't push it like last time. So it might slow our progress a bit. That's why I wanted to do it anyway. And also, I didn't want to like lose track of where we are because it's been like 1 week in between. Like, if I was still streaming last week with no problems, no sickness, then maybe we could have skipped this week, but it is what it is. One thing that got completely screwed over, though, I'm sorry we're talking for so long. What got completely screwed over when I got sick was my sleep schedule. I've been waking up at 4. So like, 4 is when I start stream, and because I've been waking up at 4, it was so hard today with the alarm to wake up at 2. 2 hours earlier. I was dying, bruh. I kept on changing the alarm to be 5 more minutes until I just like, you know what, I gotta get up. I hope now that we're back to streaming, my sleep schedule won't get so fucked up anymore. I don't want it to be. Alright. So for the quick recap, how do I open this again? Okay, there. I believe I can look at the time chart for us to... I thought the cheese sleeve sketch always fucked up. It got more fucked up. Like, if it was fucked up before, like 5 to 1, right? Or something like that. Now it's like 7 to 4. It got way worse. It got way worse. It's like I get in bed and I'm like, oh yeah, it's still dark, it's still nighttime, I can sleep, and then I can't fall asleep until the sun's up. Right, so, okay. I believe Osawa's the only one that to be continued. Yes. So basically, as a quick TLDR of what we did last time, Osawa basically is kind of reflecting. He's like, where'd I go wrong with my family, you know? And he's looking into his kids, like thinking back and looking into his previous memories, I remember. And he also found out, like, he got the message from Hitomi, right? He got the message from Hitomi that she's being chased by a man with a gun. And that's like, that's the complete basic TLDR. For Tama, even easier. They're basically, she and her coworkers are basically going after the recycling guy who mistakenly took their products. Achi is the only one who's keeping us going right now. He seems to be the one with jumps to everyone. Oops. Oh, okay. Do not impact start. Okay. If you get stuck, make sure to check position. Okay, yeah. So basically in Achi's, they were continuing to run away from the cane guy. The cane guy! They're continuing to run away from the cane guy. Hello, Vel! Thank you for the raid. Welcome. How was Find Love or Die Trying? How did it go? We're still in the TLDR summary of last stream, so... Let me give that shout out. Wait, slash shout out. Kilig! Aww. I'm sorry, guys. We're not Kilig anymore. This is not a romantic game. I mean, technically, if you really like mysteries, I guess you could say it's like your romance. I don't know. My romantic game's still starting on Wednesday or something. Actually, I think the only romantic game I have this week is Love in Deep Space. Volcano Princess is raising your daughter. We'll be going from... But hello, thank you for the raid. I'm glad you could drop by. And I'm glad it sounds like you had a lot of fun with your stream. There you go. Let's Love in Deep Space stream. Let's go. Yeah, I found an emulator. Thanks to my friends, I found an emulator for mobile games, and I'm like, this is the first one we're playing. This is the one. Alright. Right. Where were we? Oh yeah, for Achi, they ran away from the guy with the cane. They ran into some of his previous gang members. It didn't go out that well. We kind of argued a bit, and then Hitomi sent an email to her dad about their situation. Kano was still tailing the same guy with the Atachi case, and he wants to catch them, but right now we're at a bad ending because things aren't working out. Minarikawa just wrote his article, and he found out where to find Burning Hammer. Yeah. So we're stuck with just going with Achi, because as we can see here, everyone is on a keep out bad ending, and Osawa is the only one finished. So Achi it is. Let's go. We'll go from the jump. Although I'm getting a bit sus for Hitomi, because both Achi and her dad were thinking, what? Why does she have the phone number of my director? Okay, so we began typing out a response. Oh yeah, here it is, his wild speculations. There was no way a mild-mannered young lady like her could be dating one of her father's co-workers, was there? Unless she was all about finding herself a sugar daddy. Oh my god, what a line! Unless. Lorax, unless come in right now. Oh, hello, Lou, hello, welcome. Feel free to lurk as you guys want to. It's pretty chill. Most of the gameplay is me reading it. No, he was being ridiculous. Achi banished the thought from his mind. Besides, Hitomi's personal life wasn't the problem right now. The problem was that psycho with the cane and the gun. Is there something wrong? Hitomi asked. She had finished sending her email. Oh no, nothing. Nothing at all. Hachi did his best to look nonchalant. It was a good thing she couldn't read his mind. Reading is the hardest game. It's the hardest gameplay for my throat. Like, it goes dry so fast. I gotta drink so much water. They exited Center Guy and resumed their approach towards Dokenzaka by way of Maruyamacho. Okay. Another long detour to increase their odds. Decrease their odds of running into the gun. Why would I say increase? Moochie, yeah. And then I can't say some words because I don't know how it's said. They made an unlikely pair. Scruffy Achi, limbs lackadaisically swinging to hide his embarrassment, and brisk, purposeful Hitomi. Achi found himself watching her out of the corner of his eye. He could still feel her anxiety. He wished there was some way he could ease her fears. Hey Hitomi, mind if I ask you something? Oh wait. Is the music too loud? I forgot to lower the volume again. There you go. Sure, go ahead. Okay, so like, I realize this might be kind of a weird question, but... Oh no, it's the but. Hear me out. He put on a serious face. What does the echo and eco-friendly mean? What? Like, I know it's about helping the earth and all, but I don't know what it really means, you know? He told me thought for a moment. I'm pretty sure it's short for the English word ecology, which is the science of examining the relationship between man and nature. I actually didn't know that. My IQ getting revealed by Achi's question. I actually didn't know that. Oh, right. Science! Pleased with himself, Achi chattered on excitedly. A faint smile crept back on Hitomi's face. Say, you ever hear about the clean river here in Shibuya? A clean river? In Shibuya? Really? Ask 100 youngsters outside of Shibuya Station the same question, you probably get that same answer 100 times. Yeah, the Shibuya River. You know, the drainage channel we saw earlier. Wait, that's the clean river you're talking about? By no reasonable definition was the Shibuya River what anyone would call clean. That's the one! Hachi grinned at her confusion. See, the river used to be clean a long time ago. Oh my god, he's like, to be fair? I read about that in this old book called Science Strikes Back. Oh, it's a 428 special. Okay, so it's a magazine, SSB. Strike Back Pendant. Is immensely popular with children. The woman who handles home deliveries is known as the SSB lady. It's on the 25th of each month. Ah. Oh right, science. Oh my god, I'm just imagining the dude in Pokemon. Technology is amazing! I used to have that book, Hitomi chirped, her eyes wide with excitement. You're talking about that bit with the river that got turned into a song, right? What? Oh, it is an actual song. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. You read it too? I did. Achi felt a giddy rush at this unexpected connection they shared. Imagine if there was still a clean, beautiful river here in Shibuya. It would be perfect. It would be the perfect place for taking a romantic stroll. Hitomi looked up at Achi. She seemed to share his joy in this idea. Wouldn't it be amazing, Achi said, if the dirty little channel could be clean like it used to be? It would! Maybe as amazing as the look on Hitomi's face right now, Achi thought. Hitomi, tell me some more ecology stuff. Hit me with whatever you've got. She seemed happy to oblige, and so they walked along. Hitomi explained the bits of knowledge she picked up over the years. Achi was quiet, hanging on to her every word. I'm not gonna lie. In a situation like this, where you're getting chased by like a mysterious armed man who seems to be trying to kill you, Achi's a pretty good guy to have around. Like he's making you feel like less worried, less anxious, because he's like distracting you by talking about something you both like. And then he's also capable of fighting, so he's actually a pretty decent guy to have with you when you're on the run. Wow, it sounds like you're a criminal. The return to Duck became an impromptu environmentalism lecture. Hitomi continued until she'd exhausted her ready knowledge. I just don't get it, Achi grumbled when she paused at last. I mean, why is it a bad thing if the planet gets warmer? Wouldn't that make winter in places like Hokkaido way easier? No, you see, because if the whole planet gets warmer, it'll cause the whole ecosystem to collapse. Achi racked his brain. And the ecosystem is what again? Is that like a solar system? He just like me for Images of the cosmos filled his imagining. No, not really, Hitomi said. So it's more like a sound system then? Not really. Oh, but anyway, you were saying the problem was with what was it again? Carbon dioxide. Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut down on that. Sure. That settles it, Achi declared proudly. No more soda for me. Soda? Oh no, carbonated drinks! Learning time for Achi, guys. Yeah, it's carbonated, right? Hitomi burst out laughing. What? I'm serious. You don't think I can do it? I'm sorry, Hitomi said, catching her breath. It's just... Her face froze, her mirth abruptly vanishing. Our music is gone. Oh god. Oh no. Huh? Achi stared at her face in alarm. What is it? Bro, how the fuck did he circle around us? Bro got that himbo energy? Yeah, for real. Hello, Ipak, welcome! All you missed was Achi learning about ecology. Environmentalism. Okay, he turned his attention in the direction he told me was looking. The man with the cane was bearing down on them. Anime music, come on, we can take him out. Oh, come on, you've gotta be kidding me. He grabbed Hitomi's hand and ran. You know, with how many times we've just grabbed her hand and ran this time, like away from this guy, you'd wonder, why does he never shoot? He never shoots, he always runs after you, and then he's obviously at a disadvantage because he has a cane and you guys don't. I don't know what's up with this dude. This time he headed for the main road, hoping he'd get lost in the crowd. Hitomi struggled to keep up. She was exhausted after all the earlier running. Wow, she only got exhausted now, after like 2 hours and 30 minutes. You can do it, he told her. The guy's got a cane, we can outrun him. The assassin was still hurrying after him. Once we get around the next corner, we'll be out on the main road. Yeah, okay. She strained to get the words out. Bit by bit, her feet were slowing down. It was another 50 meters or so to the main road. Oh my god, 50 meter dash! Achi realized that they might get caught before they got there. Sorry, Hitomi, he exclaimed, but I gotta do this. Did he carry her? Yeah, he scooped her up in his arms. Eep! 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 I don't know. By the time the squeak had escaped her mouth, Achi was already running full out. Achi, please put me down. Don't worry, you're super light. Classic. Achi glanced back and saw the assassin, now far behind, to break off his pursuit. But just as they rounded the corner, he heard the man call out to him. Okay, now he can just shoot, right? Guns just for sure. Achi almost stopped on reflex. Hold on, did he just shout my name? How the heck does he know my name? Quaking with unease, Achi slipped into the crowd. Oh yeah, it does remind me of that bad ending we got in the first time block, where he gets arrested, right? I think his dad's got something to do with this. That's probably why he knows his name. Achi, could you please set me down now? A meek voice pulled him from his panic. Huh? He looked down at the girl in his arms. People in the crowd all around them were watching and chuckling. I mean, I'm really happy you saved me and all, but being carried around like this is, Hitomi was blushing beet red, but Achi's expression had gone pale. Achi, wait! Okay, so that's what he yelled. Had he really heard that right? That's what it sounded like. He set Hitomi back on her feet, and then he used his shirt sleeve to wipe the sweat from his face. You okay? Hitomi asked. When we were running just now, did that guy say anything? Not that I heard. No. Huh. Had he just imagined it then? Huh, maybe. Well, Achi was sure he didn't recognize the man. There's something weird about that guy though, Hitomi murmured. She furrowed her brow. No matter where we run, he keeps catching up to us. It's almost like he knows where we're going. Exactly, right? So if his dad has something to do with this, it makes sense. Because his dad is like basically in charge of all of the CCTVs in this area, right? So his dad could be like, Ayo, Achi's over there. Achi's there with the girl. So it's easy for this guy to keep catching up to us no matter what misdirection we play. She was right. Finding a particular pair of people in a place as big as Shibuya bordered on the impossible. And yet, somehow, the assassin had tracked him down several times now. Yeah, that she said. It's like he's got some way of locating us or something. He got a sudden idea. That's it! What if they're doing the whole tracking thing, but like, backwards? What? Hitomi's eyes widened. Okay, so you know how like in police shows, they always stick a tracking device in the bag with the ransom money? It's like that, but backwards. Backwards? Yeah, like instead of putting the tracker on the money, they put it on you. Okay, that's also possible. Hitomi frowned. I don't see how they could have I could possibly have a tracker on me, she said. I mean, I'm just wearing my clothes from home. Oh, huh. Well, then how is he doing it then? Barely a moment passed from the moment he got the words out of his mouth. Bro! Once again, the man with the cane stepped out onto the road in front of them. It really did seem as if he'd known exactly where they were going to be. What the hell is happening? Achi groaned. He reached for Hitomi's waist, ready to pick her up again. It's okay, I can run by myself. Achi took her by the hand instead, and they raced into another alley. This guy will not give up. At the far end of the alley, he could see a forklift parked beside a pile of cardboard boxes. Achi decided to... Oh my god, what is this? These two choices are kind of weird. I mean, throwing the boxes would probably... No. What if we just hop into the... No. But what if we can't operate it, right? What if the forklift doesn't have the key in? Let's just throw the boxes. Yo, what the hell? Achi snatched up the nearest box and turned and threw it at the man with a cane. The box was filled with something heavy. This ought to do some damage. He watched with satisfaction as it struck the assassin in the face. The man staggered sideways. Here, have another! One by one, Achi hurled every box in the pile. Wait! What if this is Tama's boxes? I don't know, whatever. And one for the road. The last box wasn't properly sealed. It broke open as it struck their pursuer, sending several bottles flying. They shattered as they crashed onto the street, splashing red liquid. Ah, shit, man. I think this was the burning house. Oh, shit. I think we need to reload this. The assassin dropped to one knee, scrubbing at his face with his hand. Achi looked on in surprise. Couldn't have possibly hit the guy that hard. Peering at the man more closely, he saw he was splattered in red liquid. Apparently, the stuff in the bottles had gotten in his eyes. Eee! Burning hammer in your eyes? Oh my god. Now's our chance. Achi took off with Hitomi, leaving their pursuer kneeling in the alleyway. Okay, bro, but burning hammer in your eyes is killer. It's already so spicy in your mouth, isn't it? Good lord. Sorry, Achi. I think we need to change that option. It's just, if this is the burning hammer, I can't get rid of this. Let's just hop in the forklift. This ends now! Oh god. Achi leapt into the forklift and hit the ignition. The engine roared to life. Wow, convenient. The key was... No, why is the burning hammer still here? This is so goofy. Yeah, I know, right? He lowered the forks and stepped onto the accelerator, picking up the pallet of cardboard boxes as he charged towards the man with the cane. Bro went, oh shit! The tower of boxes struck the man with a thud. Achi kept accelerating, driving him back a good 10 meters or so. I mean, I guess it's a bit better than me throwing the boxes. There are still some that can be salvaged. I can see them. The gunman let a low grunt at the impact. Achi then hit the brake, shifted back into the reverse, and hit the gas again, backing up as fast as he could. The boxes crashed down in a heap, burying the assassin underneath. Several small bottles spilled from the broken cardboard and shattered on the pavement. Hey, what the hell are you doing? A middle-aged man in a sanitation uniform had come running at the sound of the forklift. Sorry, man, gotta run, Achi exclaimed as he jumped from the vehicle. And don't forget to recycle that glass. He took Hitomi's hand and sprinted down the alleyway. Rip burning hammer, I couldn't save it. I tried. I tried to reload and it's just the same. Oh well. Okay, the sanitation worker glowered after him and then turned and gazed despondently at the jumbled pile of boxes and broken glass. But there's still no jump. Their ragged breathing echoed through the maze of the side streets. All that work just to wind up fleeing for their lives again. Achi ground his teeth in frustration. Aha! Minorikawa, there's the jump! There's the jump! Yay! Let's go. This seems like a checkpoint anyway, so we can jump to Minoru, I guess. Plus that one was kinda hidden. Alright. Minoru. Why am I saying his whole name? Okay, Minoru. I'll just call him Minoru. Minoru took a look at his wristwatch and gritted his teeth. Damn, is it that late already? He needed to head for the sales demo. The surveillance camera article wasn't done, but he just had to leave it where it was for now. As he was slipping his laptop back into his bag, his cell phone rang. He looked at the screen and saw Chiaki's name as listed in the incoming call. Was she done with her interviews? Hurriedly, he picked up. Chiaki, how's it going? Several wet sniffles came through the receiver. Hey, are you crying? It's no use. Chiaki's voice was indeed punctuated by sobs. People won't stop to talk no matter how hard I try. Oh, it's this one. We've seen this one. We have seen this one, but we are in a keep out right after this. So I feel like it's alright. Let's see. He didn't have time to worry about Chiaki. Then he encourages her. And then he's gonna cut, he's gonna drop the call. He's like winning because his panel is getting bigger and bigger and hers is getting smaller and smaller. Oh, just stay where you are, okay. Leaving the money for his coffee on the table, he strode out of the cafe. Street interviews were tougher than they looked. Not many random passers-by were willing to stop and do a back and forth. Still, being able to talk to people on the street was a fundamental skill for a freelance reporter. All Minorikawa wanted was for Chiaki to put in a little effort and make it happen. Although he found her personality frustrating, he actually quite liked her writing. Reading her words, you'd never guess what she was like in person. If she could just break the right story, he was sure the readers would be quite taken with her. There was no time like the present. Okay, so he's on his way to help her. The plaza outside Shibuya Station was as crowded as ever. Minorikawa looked around and soon spotted Chiaki. Hey, what are you doing? He asked. There are kids looking at her going like, bruh. She was hunkered down in front of the statue of Hachiko, squatting in an odd position. A group of kindergarteners was gathered nearby, peering at her with sadness in their eyes, like she was a stray dog or something. What's all this about? Minorikawa asked. This is how I end up when I lose all my self-confidence. I just want to hide. Oh, for crying out loud, get up, will you? I don't wanna. Stop crying! Chiaki sniffled and wiped at her eyes. The kids with their comically large lollipops. Thank you for the head pat. I'm gonna put that one moment. Ta-da! Oh, there it is. Ta-da! Oh, it's in my face. There we go. Let me go grab a little bit of water now that we also stop for a moment. While we stare at Chiaki. The lollipops bigger than their mouths, honestly. Comically large lollipops. Although I'm pretty sure there are lollipops that are really that big. That or it's also just looking like super huge because it's also in comparison to the kid's head. If it was an adult holding that, I think it would be still be kind of big, but it would be like, it would look smaller. Let me ask you this, Minorikawa stared down at her. What was it that made you want to be a freelance writer? Well, I guess because I wanted to try my hand at writing. A dangling bit of mucus bobbed in and out of Chiaki's left nostril. Ew! Okay, Minorikawa followed. And why is that? Well, I'm too embarrassed to say. Chiaki hid her face in her hands. Okay, never mind that then. Right now, you have a task that's been handed to you. You can't just say you can't do it. Minorikawa tried to keep his tone calm. No magazine in the world is gonna let a novice writer just write about whatever they want. You have to prove yourself first. Get your fundamentals down. I already know all that. Minorikawa took the notebook from Chiaki's hands. Hey! She squeaked. Wait, you've only talked to one person so far? There sure wasn't gonna be a story in that. Yeah, well, not a person exactly. Hmm? Wait, what's this here? Cat. No, I mean, yes, there was a person in a cat costume. I thought since I couldn't see their face, it'd be easier to ask them stuff. Okay, so this is the jump. Oh my god, we're gonna jump again. Oh, he's almost done though. He's at like 1250. It's okay, we'll take the jump. I can't believe I went from one jump to another jump. 12:35 here, huh? What should I do? Where could the truck that took the burning hammer possibly have gone? I'm standing there racking my brain when I hear a voice call out from behind me. Excuse me? Are you, happy with your life right now? Oh my god, bro. I see a woman holding a notebook. Huh? I mean, I just... sorry. I do, do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions? I don't have the time for this right now. I'm more than a little busy. Oh, no. I mean, I understand if you can. She's giving me this hyper-intensive stare. I can't tell if she's trying to be intimidating or if she's actually afraid of me. Something about her is definitely off. Way too jittery and suspicious for my liking. Oh, whatever she wants, I'd rather not get involved. I'm actually pretty busy, I say. Oh, I mean, just real quick, it'd be a huge help. Please? Chiaki's fit is so cute, though. But, please, I really... Please! She bows so many times she looks like one of those drinking birds. Oh my god, the ones in the fountains! Yeah. Okay, I won't ignore her. I'll help her. Can't help but feel bad for this poor girl. Guess I'll give her at least a few moments of my time. Alright, but please make it quick. Oh! Thank you. Thank you so much. She goes back to drinking bird mode. So, what was the question? Oh, right. So, are you, happy with your life right now? Why does she ask it like that? Well, right now, as you can see, I'm a cat. Oh, a cat. Yes, I see a cat. So, yeah, I'll put down cat. Oh my god, what the fuck? She just writes down the word cat in her notepad. Right, thank you. Huh? Are we finished already? Yes, we can finish right here. What? That was not even... She hangs her head a little and looks away. I am beyond confused. Well, that sure was quick. I'm not sure I get what that was all about. Did I really give her enough to be useful? I doubt it. But hey, at least it was over fast. I head off in search of the burning hammer once more. She seriously just... The only thing she gathered for her article is cat. What? No matter where I wander though, I don't spot the truck anywhere. Now there's only 15 minutes before the demo's supposed to start. Okay, so it's 45 now. I better make my way back to the venue. Maybe Chiri had better luck in her search? Back at the break room, I'm met by Mr. Yanagashita, who positively radiates despair. Oh my god, he crawls over! What the fuck? Did you find it? I'm sorry, I tried. Yanagashita's shoulders slumped further at my response. Have you heard from Chiri? I asked. No, nothing yet. I guess she's our last hope. All of a sudden, Mr. Yanagashita holds up a pendant. The situation's rough. I'd like you to wear this. It's a miracle stone, just like the one I saw in the back of the storeroom earlier. This ought to kick up your luck a notch. Now I see Mr. Yanagashita is wearing another miracle stone around his own neck. Using one bit of sham merchandise to help find another. Nice. Hachi already destroyed it. She doesn't know. This is the pinnacle of pitiful. That's what this is. Hurry up and put it on before our luck runs out. Mr. Yanagishita's eyes are all bloodshot. Something tells me that refusing his request wouldn't be wise right now. Man, the cat costume has nice fur. It looks nice. It looks like it's a display, actually. After a moment's hesitation, I take hold of the pendant. The stone is blue and glittery. Well, why'd the music die? Oh, okay, it was the phone call. Is that Chiri? Mr. Yanagishita squeaks. He whips out his phone. Ah, no. Sorry, he mutters after listening for a moment. I think you have the wrong number. Guess it isn't Chiri after all. Okay. Okay. And yet he stays on the line. Huh? Really? His tone does a sudden, complete 180. Yes, please. Thank you very much. As soon as he hangs up, Yanagishita strikes a victory pose. It's a miracle. Burning Hammer is back, baby! Huh? The recycling guy realized his mix-up and returned the boxes to the loading dock. Oh my god. Guys, I think what Achi destroyed was the loading dock. Oh my god! I think Achi destroyed the loading dock! Holy shit! I love his music. I do too, though. It's so funky. It's so nice. Whoa, for real? You girls did great. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I've never seen someone so close to literally jumping for joy. I'm going to go prep the demo room. Tama, you go bring the burning hammer inside. With that, Mr. Yanagishita practically flies out of the room. No way, I murmured to myself. This thing didn't actually work, did it? I examined the miracle stone more closely. It looks like some kind of toy jewelry. I wish I actually get paid my 20,000 yen. Hey, it's worth a shot. With the miracle stone still clutched in my hand, I hurry out to the loading dock. Only to find it trashed by Achi, don't we? Good lord. I braced myself before actually stepping out the door. It's not there! Where is it? Oh no, it's a bad ending, isn't it? I look and I look, but I see no sign whatsoever of any burning hammer. In a panic, I call the recycling guy. Well, I definitely returned it to the loading dock. I can assure you of that. If you're telling me it's not there now, unfortunately, that isn't my responsibility. He just hung up! He just hangs up. Didn't even sound like he cared. I look around a little more, but to no avail. Yeah, it's definitely not here. Did someone else take it, maybe? I hang my head in dismay. A middle-aged man in a sanitation uniform passes by, hauling a huge garbage bag. He flashes me a curious look. What do we do, Tama? Mr. Yanagishita freaks out when he hears the burning hammer's missing. Please, you gotta give me something. I'm not really sure, sir. Now my boss is an even bigger wreck than he was before. This job is toast. Any money I was going to get paid is going up in smoke. Just like all my hopes and dreams at this point. I guess maybe we could try and sell the anagochis or something? It's not much of a suggestion, but it's all I've got. Mr. Yanagishita looks at me intently. Wait, what did you just say? Huh? What did you just say? Or something? No, before that. I guess maybe we could try selling the anagochis? Oh my god! New business plan. I can almost see the wheels turning in his head and his smile slowly creased back onto his face. Why did he twitch? He twitched into the smile and went back. That's it. It's like he's becoming the Joker. What the fuck? That's it. That's it. I'm certain I see an actual gleam in his eyes. Right then. I guess it's our only real option. No, wait. This is a sign. That burning hammer didn't just vanish by coincidence. Oh no. He jolts to his feet, his eyes still positively aglow. Alright! See you later, Anagochis. We are about to knock you right out of the park. Oh my god, this photo is evolving. Yeah, Pokemon evolution moment. What happened? I probably don't need to tell you how the event goes down. Okay. Okay. It's still a bad ending after all. We don't even manage to sell a single Anagochi. Turns out people are really creeped out by eels, and our customers have no problem letting us know that. Very impolitely, I might add, as they storm away in a huff. But Chiri said she liked eel salt broiled in sushi. I hear Mr. Yanagashita mutter to himself as I get ready to leave. If only we hadn't lost the burning hammer, things would have been so much different. Or, no, maybe they would have gone pretty much the same. No, I probably should have listened to my gut earlier. Agreeing to take on this job has brought me nothing but trouble. Did she just cut off the costume though? It looks like she got it off somehow. With a blankie? Okay, let's get that blankie up while we have the bad end music. The thing I vibe to, right? The coziest stuff. Bad ending. Okay, let's see what it say. Someone winds up breaking the bottles. Oh god. Alright, we know who it is. Oi! Where's that? Oi! Oi, don't use the thingy. Just throw the boxes, I guess. Okay, we'll throw the boxes, then let's see how it changes. When I see save, we can probably go to Tama. Okay, it struck the assassin in the face. We gotta wait for it though. Okay. I think I saw some boxes still beside Achi. So I guess what's supposed to happen here is that he didn't use all of the boxes by throwing it. Meanwhile, if he used the forklift, he uses all of the boxes. That's what I understand. Save. There we go. Okay, let's go to Tama. Tama? You shouldn't bad end anymore. Okay, don't see the truck anywhere. Demo's about to start. Maybe Chiri had better luck. Let's see. The crawl, we get to see it again. Bro even had the sound effects that you'd hear in a horror RPG Maker game. Okay. So we'll get the call and then we're gonna check it out, and I suppose we're still gonna see some boxes, but then a bunch of them are broken. Let's see it. Hydrate, thank you! While we're still going through this, and posture check. Thank you. Unfortunately, there's no skip red. If only there was, it would be like 10 times faster. Ah, yes, this. Mr. Yanagashita is hilarious. Oh, yeah, the dance. Wait, there's sound. There was a voice. Oh, sorry, I hit the table. There was a voice going like, yeah, baby, or something. I didn't hear that the first time. Okay, then. Yeah, baby! Thank you, Mr. Yanagashita, for this absolutely fire OST. Alright, let's go. Hope we get paid. And here we are. This should be different. There should actually be Burning Hammer, right? Or at least a few boxes left. I brace myself before actually stepping out the door. Ah, there it is. It's there! It's really there! The cardboard boxes are all scattered around outside. Wait. Scattered around? What happened to them? Oh! I suddenly have a very bad feeling about this. Apprehension gnaws at me as I open up one of the boxes. No! Hey, wait, at least some of them are intact, right? I can see a few. I shriek and my vision dims. The box is full of bottles of burning hammer. All of them smashed to pieces. No! Burning hammer. The burning hammer crime scene. To be continued. Okay, so that's the end for Tama here. I was worried it was gonna be another bad ending, I'm not gonna lie. Huh, so Tama's to be continued only reaches 1250. Okay. So where were we? Norikawa and Achi, huh? Achi's at 1245. Norikawa's at 1250. Let's finish with Norikawa. Let's go. Okay, the person in the catsuit. Fine, whatever. Now get back out there and get me some more. Even the kids! The kids are like, go out there. Norikawa steered Chiaki towards the passing crowd. What now? Yes, now. We have no time to waste. I'll even stand by and watch for a minute. Now enough with the excuses and get out there. The kids are also judging her. They're invested. Norikawa looked on as Chiaki wandered through the crowd. Her anxious demeanor seemed to repel everyone around her. Wait, I got hiccups. Hang on, I drink water. Weird, I got hiccups out of nowhere. On the rare chance she did manage to flag someone down, the way she stammered through her initial questions made them take right off again. They're copying Minorikawa? After a minute or two, she shuffled her way back, shoulders slumped. See? It's hopeless. Okay, some advice. First off, you aren't approaching the right people. Some people are clearly in a rush, you know? You're not gonna have much luck trying to flag down a businessman who's visibly in a hurry. Now, folks who are waiting on someone, couples, groups, they're gonna be less on guard. But, I mean, if I do manage to nab someone, how do I keep the conversation going? Chiaki asked. That was indeed the tricky part. Whenever I get an answer I'm not expecting, I get all flustered. Chiaki, have you ever played tennis? Oh my god, what? Tennis? Well, yeah, I was in my school's tennis club. She struck Minorikawa as being more of a manga club type, but that was neither here nor there. Okay, that'll make this simpler. What's more fun? Rallying with an opponent or hitting the ball off the wall? Rallying with someone else, of course. Minorikawa gave a hearty nod. And why is that? Because when you hit the ball off the wall, you already know where it's going to come back to. Revelation dawned on Chiaki's face. Oh. It's the same with interviews, Minorikawa said. Don't get flustered. Enjoy the rally. But I don't think I'm composed enough to enjoy it. Don't overthink things. Just let yourself enjoy the small talk. Small talk? Oh, I'm not sure I'm any good at that. She was starting to waffle again. Okay, let me ask you this, Minorikawa said, taking a step closer. Are you happy with your life right now? I'm not happy with my life right now. No, Chiaki muttered. She hung her head in dismay. Okay, so start with that, Minorikawa said. Huh? Chiaki blinked a few times as she lifted her head back up. I'm not happy with my life right now. But what about you? Like that. Oh, okay. A sliver of liveliness had crept back into Chiaki's voice. Minorikawa jabbed his finger right in her face. Right there, he said. Put on that face when you flag people down. Chiaki's smile widened. I'll give it a shot. Thank you so much. Sure thing. Good luck. Chiaki strode enthusiastically into the crowd and tried to flag down a Westerner who was walking hurriedly past. Oh god, wrong person again. Did she even listen to a word I said? Minorikawa felt his short-lived triumph melt away. Am I just gonna have to teach her everything again from scratch? Then he paused in surprise. Hold on. Okay, good. Oh, Chiaki snatched the man by the arm in an attempt to get him to stop. To Minorikawa's amazement, the gambit worked. Before long, it looked like the two were engaged in some kind of animated conversation. Maybe she would get an interview out of this after all. Heck, the look on her face was actually somewhat confident. Sometimes people could surprise you once you got past their surface issues. Now Minorikawa could head to the Burning Hammer sales demo with a little more peace of mind. Speaking of which... Crap, what time is it? In a panic, Minorikawa checked his wristwatch again. The demo was about to start in less than 5 minutes! Uh-oh. He was really cutting it close. The jog! Minorikawa sprinted through the intersection, heading for the center guy. Heading for center guy. What? There was no the. I don't know why I said that. The beacon... Yay! The only one left is Hachi and Kano. Oh my god, I completely forgot about Kano's bad ending. Hooray! I completely forgot my man was stuck here. My man Kano was stuck at the bad ending. I completely forgot. But logically speaking, if we finish Achi, then that means there's no choice, right? When we reload Kano, there's no choice. He's gonna be continuable. Right now, he's still bad end, though. Hitomi, he groaned when he slowed down to catch their breath at last. I'm so sorry. Hitomi was nonplussed. Sorry? Whatever for? I keep saying how I'm going to help you, but instead I keep putting you in danger. Achi, no. If you hadn't been with me, I'm pretty sure I'd already be No! Achi hurried to cut her off before she could finish. Don't go there. Please. He sighed, and then spoke again more quietly. I just want to help you. Clenching a fist, he looked up at the sky. A tiny sliver of blue is visible through the narrow gap between the buildings. Hitomi hung her head. Honestly, I can hardly believe how much you've done for me. I do appreciate it. But still, the lengths you've gone to. Hachi looked at his feet, then drew himself up. Well, I admit it's not just because of some gut instinct or your love for the environment, he had said. There's another reason why I'm doing this. There is? Hachi paused, searching for the right words. I've got a little sister. Her name's Suzune. She's cute and smart, kind of the exact opposite of me, you know? His voice took on an uncharacteristic solemnity. But she's got a weak heart, so she's in the hospital. Aww. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Why? When is it? When it's a fucking emotional scene, suddenly I hear construction. Sorry. Hopefully it's not that loud though. But what does that have to do with wanting to help me? Sad music though, yeah. Back when Suzumna was first admitted, I'd go and visit her every day. But she... Oh, flashback. Hachi, you don't need to come visit me every day, you know. The quiet hospital room made Suzune's voice sound all the more frail. What are you talking about? Hachi said. You know I'm worried about you. I'll be fine on my own, really. Hachi had heard that line before. The more she insisted she was fine, though, the more reluctant he was to leave her. Besides, aren't you the amazing guy who helps hold Shibuya together? We need you out there. Hachi didn't know how to respond to that. Much as it was flattering to think he'd play some important role, he was really just hanging out and goofing off with his pals. It certainly wasn't anything for his sister to be proud of. I'd rather you spent your energy helping people who need it more than me. What do you mean, people who need help more? Who could possibly need help more right now than you? Hachi scratched his head in confusion, and his sister gave him a weak, tiny smile. You'll figure it out, she said. I'm sure they'll find you soon enough. But I'm gonna be here with you. I'll be fine. Suzuna's face was pale, but her tone was firm. My big brother is gonna be out there doing his best to help people. That's what makes me happy. That's what keeps me going. Her voice was clear and unwavering, as if to head off his rebuttal. Alright, Hachi said with a reluctant sigh. So then, I guess, just go out there and help people who are in trouble? Satisfied, Suzune smiled. Thank you. And
can you promise me one more thing? Of course. Anything you like. He thumbed himself on the chest. If you're going to help someone, make sure you see it through all the way to the end. Okay? Okay. No calling quits partway through though, okay? You got it. Just worry, Suzune said. I know you have a tendency to lose interest in things. Look, don't sweat it. I swear I won't give up on this. Hachi stuck out his pinky finger. But I want you to promise me something in return. Promise me you won't let this thing beat you. Aww. Suzune hooked her little finger around her brother's, her sad smile fragile as glass. Aww. The heck, I thought he was gonna say it's because he found her cute, but this is actually wholesome 100. And so there you have it, Achi said. Kind of a rubbish story, I know, not very fun. So, your sister's heart condition. It's pretty bad? Achi nodded. You know, she called me amazing. There's nothing amazing about Suzune. She is the amazing one. She's been in the hospital so long and so much pain, but she never complains. All I do is hang out and goof off with my friend. He gave a shrug. But I just kept thinking about how happy she'd be if I really did help her. It turned out that finding people in need hadn't been all that simple. The only helpful thing Achi had been able to think of was going around picking up trash. And that's why Suzune's idiot brother left SOS to be Shibuya's garbage man. Oh, I see. So that's why he left his friends. Okay, his friend group. Did your friends know? Hitomi asked. About your sister? I didn't tell them. I didn't want to pin this all on her being sick. Ah, I see. At least now Hitomi understood what the fight with the local toughs had been about. The sound of footsteps approaching jerked them back into the present. Man, come on, dude. Are you gonna be at the end of every chapter of Achi's? You were at the end of 10 o'clock. You were at the end of 11 o'clock. Are you gonna be at the end of 12 o'clock? The man with the cane appeared at the end of the alley. He raised his gun. There was no time to flee. Achi quickly stepped in front of Hitomi. If you shoot us here, people are going to come running, he said. I'm guessing you don't want to get pegged for murder. The assassin didn't flinch. Be like, I won't hesitate, bitch. Stay out of my way, Achi. Ah, there you go, confirmation. He said your name. This time, there was no doubt. The gunman had spoken Achi's name loud and clear. How do you know who I am? The man stared at him from the sights of his gun. She has to die, Achi, for your own good. What? What does he mean? Tomi whispered. Achi, what's he talking about? Achi's mind was a whirl. Things were coming at him too fast for him to process. I don't know this guy, he told me. Please, you have to believe me. But... Hitomi took a doubtful step away from Achi. The assassin didn't miss his opening. He quickly aimed at her. What the crap, man? What do you mean killing her is for my own good? When she's dead, you'll understand. Why can't you say it now? The gunman's finger tightened on the trigger. And we're gonna get it to be continued. Watch this. I knew it. I knew it. We just dead flagged her, you know? What Achi had to come in with like the emotional backstory. Everybody knows the emotional backstory only comes in when someone's gonna die, right? Just got dead flagged, man. But he's still at a bad ending. How the fuck do I get out of this? Let's try this. Des. Come on, man. We're always in this situation. Gunpoint at the end of a chapter with Achi. I don't understand. Okay, they're on opposite sides of the plaza, yes? Just give the word. Yes. Handoff is about to take place. Yes. And then... No, they're still here. They're still here. It's still the bad ending. Wait, get me to the hint. Kana was taking off the case because he lost track of the suspect. A certain someone needs to give these two better advice, and a certain other someone needs to meet up with them outside his or her house. What? Holy shit, why? Wait, guys. I have no idea. I have no fucking idea what to do here. I am pretty sure, as Minorikawa, I told them to go back. I remember I told them to go back, but I had no option to go there, right? Wait. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna Google a guide. Because what the fuck? Why is Kano stuck? Okay, wait. 428 Shibuya. Misspelled Shibuya. Shibuya. Shibuya Scramble. 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Okay, I see it. Kano. Let me read. So there's the Kano bad ending. We got married. We got that before. In Arikawa's bad ending, Sumo does a massive belly flop. We did that, yes. Oh, there's a cockroach bad ending if we fought it, I guess. But that's okay. Okay, so there's a keep out. Osawa. The Achi thingy. I'm confused. How the fuck do I wait, I'm confused because I wasn't following a guide going through this, right? Hang on. How I guess I should Google Shibuya Scramble Kano pincer attack. Maybe I can help? Let me see again. Achi throws boxes. Norikawa finishes Osawa. Finishes legitimately, I actually have no idea. Why am I stuck? Okay, I've got everyone on to be continued, literally everyone except for Kano. I have tried Minorikawa telling both advice options to his friend. Oh, okay. Okay, fuck's sake. I just realized what to do. I have to make Osawa go outside. I have to make Osawa touch grass. Is it this? Is this the one? Touching grass saves lives, honestly. Okay, wait, this is not the option. How the fuck? Where do I get him to touch grass? Okay, that's just like lab secure. How do I get this guy to touch grass? Wait. What? At what point? Make him leave the study? I think he needs to literally leave the house. Okay, wait. Someone here. When Toyama calls Minorikawa in the cafe, tell Toyama to stay where he is. Okay, I'll pick stay where he is later. When Kajiwara talks to Osawa in the study, pick the option for Ozawa to leave. Don't tell Kajiwara to. Okay. Yeah, we will leave instead of Kajiwara. Where is it here? Yeah, it was this. I just got confused. I guess that's why there's a huge gap in his thing, right? He doesn't have anything at this part. Here! Yeah, we leave. Please leave me alone. He got up to leave the study. Sir, hold on! There's something I wanted to give you. Kajiwara reached into his pocket. I don't need a damn banana. Man, this is still so ominous. Why is Osawa's house seem so scary? He needed to be alone, if only for a few moments. Even then, if he could somehow shake Kajiwara and the other detectives had eyes all over his house. He had reached the limits of his patience. He couldn't even think straight anymore. He headed for the back door, trying to avoid the police. Opening the door quietly, he slipped across the yard and went out through the back fence. He didn't want to venture too far from the house. He found a tiny alley into cover there, thankful for a few moments to himself at last. Aha, there! While there, he caught sight of a man and a young girl, a father and daughter, running past on the main road. It looked as if they were running from something. The man glanced anxiously back over his shoulder, dragging his daughter by the hand. Oh, they disappeared. Hold up. Oh, hold up. What? Not long after, a pair of thuggish-looking men came running along, heading in the same direction. You there. You see a guy and his daughter around here? They should have come by this way. There was a hint of menace in his voice. Osawa feigned ignorance. No, don't think so. Come on, Yutaro, let's go, said the older man. Alright, said the other. The two dashed off in the direction they had gone. He came down, and where he still lingered. I'm a lurkichi. Okay. Have a nice lurk. You're still here? Yes, sir. Oh my god. It shows. If you're going to go outside, I'd appreciate if you let me know first. What? Had Kajiwara realized he snuck out of the house? But more importantly, Kajiwara reached back into his suit pocket. Here we are. This is where he is. Oh no! It removed his... Hold up, let me do the jump. Let's see what happens. It removed his progress, but like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same. Let me jump over here real quick. Here. So we're gonna tell him to stay where he is. That's the one thing. Okay, so he called him. Thank you, Game FAQ's thread, for saving my life. Okay. Okay. Okay, just keep your head down, stay where you are. There you go. Stay out of trouble, stay where you are right now. Stay where I am, but what am I supposed to do? Toyama's voice dropped in and out, like he was... Sounded like he was moving quickly. Find some place to hide and just lay low for a while, Minorikawa told him. Alright, Toyama said weakly. He hung up. Minorikawa let out a deep sigh and turned back to his laptop. There we go. It should have been a minor change, so Minorikawa's story shouldn't have been impacted. Yeah, it was not impacted. He's still good. What changed is Osawa. Sneaking out. I'm sure that the rest of the story is gonna be fine, though. Like, we don't need to redo... I mean, I don't think we need to read through the rest of it other than this part. Because it's gonna be the same when he gets back. Mostly, probably. Let's see. Okay, they're on the run. This is what we saw earlier. Okay, the man flashed a look back over his shoulders, then took his daughter by the hand and pulled her off the road. They crouched behind some bushes, hiding. Yeah, probably once we return to the original scene's timeline. Oh yeah, maybe. As he looked around wild-eyed, he spotted Osawa watching him from the alleyway. Help! The man called out. Help me! Please! If these guys catch me, Oh! The father's eyes went wide when he got a look at Osawa's face. You're... Huh? Osawa thought he recognized this fugitive too, but he couldn't remember from where. There are some real nasty guys after us, the man said. I know I have no right to ask you this, but please at least help me keep my daughter safe. You should probably go to the police if... No! They won't be able to help me with this. I'm begging you. Help me! I'm sorry, but... Please, if not me, then just help my daughter, the man pleaded. Osawa looked down at the girl. Unlike her father, she was calm and reserved. She reminded him of Maria, just a little. These people needed professional help, called the police. No. What Game FAQs has enlightened me was to help them. Osawa couldn't just stand idly by. He decided to help them evade their pursuers. Alright, follow me. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. What the fuck? That is fucking scary! Why are they looking like this? He brought the two back to his house and into the storage shed out back. You can lay low in there for a while if you like, he said. The shed was fairly large. There was plenty of space for the man and his daughter. I'm so sorry, the man said. I'm not sure how I can possibly thank you. Don't worry. Osawa closed the shed door and headed back out to take a look around. Two thuggish-looking men came running up to him. No doubt these were the people they were running from. Okay, you see a guy and his daughter, they should have come this way. Yes, I think I saw them run through here. Which way they go? That way. Sweet, we almost got him. The pair sped away. All of Osawa's scenes are like from a horror movie, where Sama's is like a comedy. Yeah, actually. It's kind of funny how different their genres are coming out. Osawa's playing some Resident Evil ass shit, and Tama is out here living like, I don't know, Katamari down. Okay. Osawa waited until they were fully out of sight, then called out to the shed. Alright, they're gone. The door stayed closed, however. I'm really sorry, the man called back from inside. Those guys might come back this way. Is it okay if we hide out here for a little while longer? He sounded desperate. Pitiful, really. Sure, go ahead, Osawa said. With that, he headed back inside. Evidently, he wasn't just going to get any time alone today, no matter where he went. Kajiwara jump scare. Osawa groaned inwardly when he got back to his study. You're still here? Yes, sir. I was told to keep my eyes on you after all. Believe me, it shows. Okay, appreciate if you let me know next time. What? Had he realized he snuck out of the house? But more importantly, reached into his suit pocket. I've been meaning to give this to you. He held out a small plastic bag. Inside was a scrap paper of sorts. What's that? Osawa asked. This is what was clogging the toilet, sir. With some hesitation, Osawa took hold of the bag. Huh? That's... Passenger name here is listed as Kenji Osawa. In the plastic bag was a plane ticket, specifically the one for his upcoming flight to the US in the following week. Okay, there we go. These are familiar. This is the same dialogue we've seen before. So let's go through it a little bit until we see a save. When we see a save on the lower left, then let's check the timeline. So he was at a loss for words. It was probably his wife. I hope the timeline fixes itself. The rest of this should be the same. It did! It did! It did. It just filled in the gap. This was a gap earlier. Because I didn't leave. Okay. That's good. That's good. Now, Hano will be unstuck. Thank goodness. Okay. Great. Let's go. Alright, Kano. This time you're not getting sent back to the precinct. We're gonna make this work. Okay, you ready? Just give the word. There were only 2 non-Japanese people in the nearby crowd. Both were eyeing their surroundings anxiously. Kano was certain the handoff was about to take place. And sure enough... Hey, yo, this guy looks like he's straight out of Harry Potter. The second man approached the one holding the attaché case. After exchanging a scant handful of words, he took the case and walked off. Sasayama? I'll handle the guy with the case. Got it. Sasayama broke into a run, chasing after the man who had taken the ransom. Kano hung up his phone and rushed close the distance with the other man. Whoa, the tackle! Straight into his chest. You there! Stop where you are! The suspect turned, and Kano recognized his face. He was indeed a member of the foreign crime syndicate that operated in Shibuya. Is the hostage safe? Kano demanded. The man's only response was an unsettling grin. Answer me. Though he repeated the question, the man remained silent. This expression is kind of funny. This is kind of funny. Phone to check. Sasayama is still chasing the other guy, right? He's chasing after the other guy. Let's secure this guy first, and then let's wait for Sasayama. Because I don't know, if I call him now, what if he's still chasing him? Let's try. Took out a pair of handcuffs and reached for the suspect's wrist. Oh wow! So this is what the belt looks like. The pistol, the handcuffs, and the baton. Oh my god, what am I saying? The man pulled a knife from his breast pocket and swung it right at Kano's face. Okay, imagine if we called him. We probably would have got a knife. Kano managed to jerk away in time, but the momentum carried him too far backward and sprawled him onto the pavement. Oh shit. Damn! The suspect was already making a run for it. Suddenly, a large car of foreign make skidded to a halt, blocking up the man's escape route. A tall Caucasian man jumped out. He wore sunglasses and a crisp suit. Now cornered, the fleeing suspect brandished his knife. Be careful! Kano didn't even have time to finish shouting his warning. There was a metallic cling, and the knife went flying through the air. The man in sunglasses had snapped his right foot up, sending the weapon flying. Oh my god, Mr. X moment. No, I'm kidding. As the attacker's jaw dropped in astonishment, the newcomer proceeded to elbow him right in the face. Oh, thanks, bro. The blow connected, and the suspect went down hard. Ow. The fallen man had turned his head to look at Kano. His mouth moved as if he was attempting to say something. But it never got out. The man in sunglasses kicked him in the face. Yeet! With a groan, the perp slumped down, unconscious. Hey! Kano snapped. What the hell are you doing? He stormed over to the man with sunglasses. Hey, yo, what? He looks so cool! The man nonchalantly dusted off his suit. You guys were ordered to watch and see where these guys went, right? This man, he spoke in fluent Japanese. Whoa. What happened to that Japanese sense of honor I've heard so much about? Who are you? I'm from the U.S. Embassy's Regional Security Office, the man replied. Sheesh! He presented Kano with his ID. Jack Stanley. Oh my god! Damn! Let's go! His title was listed as Security Assistance Officer. Kano glanced at the car he'd shown up in. The license plate was blue with white lettering. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But the ministry wouldn't just send some diplomat to intervene with a police investigation. Kano pulled his phone out of his pocket. Sasayama's name was displayed across the LCD screen. How are things on your end, Kano? I have the suspect in custody. How about you? Sasayama hesitated. He, got away from me. What about the attaché case? Sorry. He's still gotta be around here somewhere. I'm gonna go look around some more. Sasayama hung up. What's your name, detective? Jack Stanley asked. Why is it his whole name? Why is he just completely Jack Stanley? Why can't we just go with, like, Jack? As Kano was processing this new information. Kano, from the Shibuya precinct. Alright, Kano. I'm going to need you to follow my instructions for the next while. Why's that? Instead of answering, Stanley. Okay, now we dropped the Jack. Okay, well, that's fine. At least he's not full name now. Stanley took out his cell phone and made a quick call. After a few moments, he held the phone out for Kano. Here, permission from your boss, he said. What? Kano squawked. He took the phone gingerly, bracing himself. Kano speaking. You imbecile! What the hell are you thinking? It was Kuze. He was furious. Understandably so, really. Maybe he just likes having his full name, Chimernyan. Maybe you were so right for that. Kano had disobeyed a direct order, and for what? All he'd accomplished was losing track of the attache case. I'm sorry, sir. You really think sorry is gonna cut it? You're off the force, Kano. Kano slumped, defeated. He had no reply. He knew he deserved whatever punishment he got. Still, orders from the top didn't trump the hostage's safety. If he could have gone back and done it all again, he was sure he'd make the same call. Maybe that meant he wasn't detective material, but so be it. That's what I want to tell you, Kuze continued. But for now, I need you to follow the instructions of the guy there, Stanley. Do whatever he tells you. Sir? Kano hadn't seen that one coming. He disobeyed orders. That was undeniable. And yes, he knew he deserved a reprimand. But being ordered to tag along with some stranger who just turned up out of the blue? What the heck? May I ask why the US Embassy is involved with this? No more questions, Kano. Step in line. Please, just hold on. Sir, I have no idea what's going on here. Kuze let out an exasperated sigh. That makes two of us, kid. And then he hangs up. Based. With that, the director hung up. Just listen to Jack Stanley, bro. Sounded like even Kuze didn't have the whole story here. Which meant that the orders were coming from someplace higher. A foreign syndicate moving the ransom around. The US Embassy. Whatever was going on was more than just the local kidnapping case. And Kano was deep in the middle of it. He handed the phone back to Stanley. Are these more of the embassy guys? Oh, no. From the MPD. Okay. A few moments later, two detectives from the MPD arrived on the scene. Stanley handed over the fallen criminal to them. You're chasing a bum lead, you know, Stanley said as he watched him carry the man away. What do you mean? Kano asked. I mean, this kidnapping isn't about the money. My priority is the girl's safety. Right now, your priority is doing what I tell you to do. Kano gave him a scowl, but Stanley ignored it. That guy we just, arrested, he asked. He tell you anything? No, nothing, Kano said. Really now. All trace of emotion drained from Stanley's eye. Oh god. I feel like this stare, and the way his eyes are so dark, it's making me nervous. His gaze pierced Kano like icy daggers. It held a glimmer of something dangerous. Something Kano had seen plenty of times since he joined the force. He wasn't looking into the eyes of some diplomatic liaison. I don't know if I said that right. No. This was a man who knew how to kill. Who'd killed people before. With some effort, Kano managed to regather his sense of professionalism. He didn't tell me anything, he repeated. I just know that he's a member of some foreign crime syndicate that works out of Shibuya. I probably know some of their hangouts. Show me, Stanley said. Cool as an automaton. We'll take my car. Kano wiped away some of the sweat that had beaded on his brow as they headed for the vehicle. Just as he was sliding over the passenger seat, Kuze radioed over the wireless. Okie dokie, folks, listen up. The childish tone was back in his voice, full force. Kano stiffened on reflex. He knew what that meant. So, he told me Osawa has, gone missing. Oh my god. Why do you have to comment? Why did I imagine Kuze reporting this like Valley Girl? It's like, so, he told me Osawa has, gone missing? Bro, why is it written like that? What? Kano couldn't believe his ears. Wasn't Tateno supposed to be protecting her right now? Also, Detective Tateno hasn't radioed in. And, we can't reach him from our end either. No way, Kano blurted out. Can't be. So, yeah. Kuze continued. He might have gotten caught up in this incident too. It wasn't like a detective of Tateno's stature to go incommunicado during an investigation. It could only mean that something had happened to him. Something major. Oh man. To be continued at such a time. Oh boy. Hooray though! We got unstuck! Shout out to my guys at Game FAQs for having a thread exactly for where we were stuck. At least I wasn't the only one. Damn, oh, wait, the flowers? Good lord. Bro. 13 o'clock to 14 o'clock looks so crazy. Who can you trust? Clear the 12 o'clock time block. Dude, this time block looks so nuts. Although Achi looked like he had a moment with like a shoujo moment where he's looking at Hitomi with flowers. Unfortunately, I think we'll stop there for today. I feel like my jaw is getting a little dislocated. No, that's not it. But at least we finished the time block. I'm glad about that. Maybe we could do half time blocks or one whole time block if possible, but I'm not gonna push it. I'm thinking maybe half time blocks are more doable per stream. Because last time we finished off the 11 o'clock time block and then we got through like maybe halfway through 12 o'clock, and this time we got halfway through 12 o'clock and we finished it. Let's see next time how 13 o'clock goes. 1 o'clock, 13 o'clock. But yeah, thanks for the stream. Glad you're feeling better. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to be back. Let's go. It just sucks, man. It sucks when you're sick, especially like if it's colds. Like you're sneezy, you're puffy, you have no voicey. It's rough because like I don't know. It even affects sleeping. I had such a hard time going to sleep at that time because like you feel like your nose is clogged or it's hard to breathe, and then it's like hard to sleep. It's hard to relax. And then like having no voice is also hard because then like when you have to talk, it's hard. Or people don't hear you when you have to talk because you're speaking so softly. But yeah, so I'm glad to be better, glad to be back, and thank you for joining today's stream. I'm sorry that our Shibuya Scramble streams will be scrambled. No, it's gonna be shorter. But it will be more manageable in the long term, I suppose. And yeah, thank you for joining today's stream. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you again to Belle for the raid. I'm sorry, my mouth cracking is weird. And our next stream will be on not Wednesday. Wednesday's tomorrow. On the 15th, Thursday. Giving tomorrow to rest. On the 15th, Thursday, we're going to be playing Love in Deep Space for the first time. Happy Valentine's! We're not gonna make it the actual Valentine's, so we're just gonna say Happy Valentine's now. Alright, advance Happy Valentine's. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. See you guys next time.